All right, guys, so we're going to start with the green apples. I have Granny Smith apples. I only got, I think this is less than, I don't know how many pounds. I know it's not a 5-pound bag, but either way, I got the Granny Smith apples from Kroger's, and we are about to do the procedures of cleaning them, so stand by. All right, y'all, so what you are supposed to do, and I'm sorry that it's getting all steamy and stuff, but you're supposed to boil some hot water with some baking soda, and as it heats up, you're supposed to take your apple and you're supposed to roll it around for 8 to 10 seconds. The heat is supposed to help the wax come off. So I believe it's been 8 to 10 seconds. Okay. So then you are supposed to take the apple out, wipe it off, wipe the wax off, and then, because if you can even look and see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like some white starting to form on there. That's actually the wax coming off. So you're supposed to take it, wipe it off, and then place it in some cold water. From what I learned on TikTok by several creators is that the reason why you dunk the apples in hot water is, of course, not only to remove the wax, but it also makes it to where when you make your candy mixture that you will have bubble-free apples, okay? So it's several benefits from what everybody is saying. Majority of people are saying, because I know there's people who also wash their apples off with soap, but a lot of people are saying that this method takes care of a lot of different things at once, but mainly is for you to clean and to get bubble-free apples. Okay. All right, guys, I am back, and I also forgot to mention that you do remove the stem. One person I was watching was saying to take some tweezers and remove the stem, but I didn't have to do that. Mine came off easily, so I've wiped the apple completely off and soaking it in the water. Now, one lady that I was listening to, she was saying that you need to leave these in for, I believe she said at least 8 hours or something like that. Basically, she preps her apples 48 hours before dipping. But then you have a lot of other people who pretty much, they clean their apples the same way. They leave them in for at least 2 hours, and then they will proceed to dip the same day. I don't know exactly what the difference is, but I think I'm gonna go along with the same day dipping method just to try it out. And I'm pretty much gonna leave these 4 apples inside of this ice bath for 2 hours, and then I'll get started on the candy mixture. Okay, I am back. It is the next day. This is the process after I made sure that I boiled the water, put each apple in for 8 to 10 seconds, then immediately put it in an ice bath that I left in for like maybe 2.5 hours. And then I took them out, dried them off, took the stems off, as you can see, and I ended up falling asleep. And so I woke up, and this is the results, okay? And I just wanted to show you guys the difference. And again, I'm learning as I go, so you know. Either way, this is how the apple looks originally before you do the whole process of getting off the wax and the you know, water process and everything like that. So from what I understand, the apples looking like this after this process is normal. So it's supposed to look like this as far as the color being muted and everything like that. Another thing that I did observe that I heard is normal as well are like these little spots that you'll find on the apple after you let them sit. They're kind of, I don't know whether you guys can see them, hopefully you can, but they're like little spots, and they're all over the apples and stuff. Let me see, is it a lot on this one? So it's like one right here, there. And pretty much all you do, from what they said, is to just simply wipe it off. They said that is a natural process as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I wipe them off fully. Of course, before dipping. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is get the apple sticks. I purchased 6-inch apple sticks. So these are the apple sticks that I got. These are 6.5 and they come in 24 pieces. So of course I'm going to only need 4. Now I've also watched several videos on TikTok and people put them in differently. So I'm going to see which way is easier for me. But this one lady, she pretty much took a little hammer and she hammered it in. Let's see. Hammered it in. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of them, and then we'll get started with the candy mixture. I had my element members vote on what flavor that they wanted, and also the color, and majority of everyone chose the strawberry flavor, and the color fuchsia, gel color, is what they ended up choosing. So we'll move on to that step next. All right, so now we are here at the candy making portion, and I realize that a lot of people use the 4-1-1 method, as they call it. So that's basically 4 cups of sugar, 1 cup of water, and 1 cup of Karo syrup. So I am putting the last cup of the sugar into the pan. 1 cup of water, 1 cup of Karo syrup, make sure to scrape it down and get all of it out. Then you stir everything in. You have it on medium-high heat, from what majority of people were saying. Put it on medium-high heat, and then you combine everything. Make sure it's mixed. So I have my fuchsia sitting here. This is when you put in the color. So I'm starting with a liquid whitener. From what I understand, this makes it to where the color is actually, you can't see through the color once the apple is done. So this is how you make the color solid. So I'm gonna squeeze some white in. They didn't say how much, but we're just gonna work with it. Oops. So I'm gonna stir that in to make it white. Okay, that seems good enough. And now I'm going to add the fuchsia. Okay. Let's see what color that's comes into. So you're supposed to add your color at the beginning, and then you add your flavoring. I believe they said around 250, and I do have a Candied thermometer. I'm going to put it in just a second. And that's the thing too. They said to make sure you definitely have a Candied thermometer, because you're supposed to cook it up until it gets to 300. And they said it can take a while for it to happen, so to be patient. They said it'll stay at maybe 250 for a spell, and then after that it'll shoot right up to 300, and that is when you are supposed to take it off. All right, guys, and sorry for the stuff that's on the Candied thermometer or whatever. Of course, that's the steam and stuff that's from or whatever, which is why this video is clouding up. But I just wanted to show you guys that it is currently at 280, and so we're waiting for it to jump up to the next spot, which will be 290, and that's when we'll add our flavoring. So now it's at 290, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the coloring in. The elements chose strawberry, so I'm going to throw strawberry in there, and then I've decided to add lemonade, just to throw it in, and I'm going to go ahead and stir it in or whatever. And at this point I have to really watch it, because they say that it jumps to 300 very quickly, and it is almost at 300. So as soon as it reaches, I'm going to go ahead and take it off, and then we'll get started with the dipping. As far as the actual process of waiting on it, it can seem like it's taking kind of long, but you just have to be patient and just let it sit there. But yeah, a lot of people are saying, and I've seen for myself, that once it gets to like 290, it literally will jump to 300. Like, it's literally at 297. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it off, guys. Okay, this is how it looks, and so I'm going to set it down on a towel and let the bubbles subside, and we're going to get to dipping. This is the finished color, and then I also, y'all know I got to be extra, put my little spin on it, so we're going to give this a try. So I also put some edible glitter in here, so we're going to get to dipping. After you take it off, you are supposed to sit it on a towel and let the bubbles subside, and that's pretty much what I did. So now let's get started. And this is a silicone mat that I have under me. And so they usually do like that. And I'm gonna sit it right here. Let's go. And then of course too, I'm gonna work on not getting it on the stick if I can, but at this point it's just for just seeing if I can make the mixture in itself. So you shake it, I think, and then you scrape it on the sides and then place it down. Okay, now we're gonna dip the last one. Mess up. Right. Oop. Okay, well, I didn't want that on there, but oh well. We gonna just have to deal with that one. I'll get better as I go. And also, I decided to take some chances and dip some strawberries too. So, ooh, I hate these leaves. The leaves around here have been sucking majorly. that down right there. Put that right there. Ooh, they feel hard already, guys. All right, guys, they have hardened up. So I'm gonna show you this one. Oh my God, I did it, y'all. And I probably could have put more of the edible glitter in there so it could have shown through. I can see it, the little sparkles of it. But I got the candy recipe correct, so that's what matters. As far as this, I'm gonna work on, again, making sure that I can prevent that. I am a stickler about presentation, so that will annoy me, honestly. But the point is, it came through good. And of course, I'll work on, you know, how to do the bottoms and stuff. But other than that, I think I did an amazing job. Okay, so let's do the strawberry. Solid as a rock. Okay, guys. Well, I wanted to show you the process of me working on expanding what I offer as Sugar XO. I honestly was always a little bit intimidated by apples, and that's why I never really offered them like that. But now that I see how easy it really is, now I am going to add them to the menu. The next thing I'm going to try is the pineapples and the grapes and the pickles. But yes, this is the process. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I will be posting more on this channel. Thank you to all of you who have been very much patient with me. And just look forward to more things coming. And it's not going to only be me doing updated videos of the things that I do know as far as instruction. It's also going to be videos of me learning how to step my game up myself, so that we can basically work through this process together, guys. Have a great day. Okay, for those of you who are wondering, yes, I did actually slice one of the apples, which it was easy to slice, and I did taste it, and the flavor did taste really, really well. So I'm very excited about that. Again, thank you all for watching and have an amazing day.